Hi, everybody. I want to take a few minutes to describe to you the IB components of our prosthetics unit that is coming up here and to explain kind of the big picture of what it is we're going to be setting in this first unit here in 8th grade product design. So, a little description of what our unit is going to be about is listed here. You can see that we're certainly going to be using the MYP design cycle in all of our units throughout this course. And we use concepts to kind of put a frame around the content so that you can understand the big picture of what all the little pieces of the unit are about. So we're going to use the concepts of adaptation, function, and talk about limitations of different types of prosthetics. You're going to use primarily 3 parts of the design cycle using planning, creating, and evaluating the different prototypes of prosthetics. And we'll talk more about what prototypes are here in a little bit and what those prosthetics are designed to do as far as different tasks are concerned. So taking a look, like I'd mentioned, here's a little breakdown of the concepts and our global context that hopefully put more meaning to what it is we're going to be asking you to do. So adaptation, you can see in the beginning of that word that there's another word, to adapt. Remember that adapt means to change as you go, much like this school year, right? We are adapting to a different learning mode than face-to-face to start out here. But adaptation means to be able to change. Our related concepts that we're certainly going to be incorporating also are function and limitation. So function is how something works, and limitations are kind of like the boundaries or the maximums or constraints in which a product can do its job. You know, like a car can do a great job of driving down the road, but it can't pick something up, right? That's a limitation. And our global context is scientific and technical innovation. And we will certainly be exploring models, different products, processes, and solutions to different prosthetics. Our statement of inquiry, you probably remember these from last year. These are sentences that put together all the concepts and context to give you kind of a big picture idea of what all the little pieces are that we're going to be investigating throughout this unit, how all those little pieces fit together. So higher adaptability increases the value of a product because there are fewer limited functions. So let's break this down a little bit real quickly. Higher adaptability, meaning that it can do more things, increases the value. Typically, when things can do a lot of different tasks, people look at them and say, oh, this is a really good tool because it can do a lot of things. Because when there are fewer limited functions, you can do more things with the product that you have. So we'll be looking at the prosthetic hands that you're going to be creating, and we'll be describing a lot more detail about how you're going to be creating a prosthetic hand out of some very simple materials, and how you can design that so that it will have fewer limited functions to what it can do. All right, more to come.